I miss you, but I have sinned. Please, I have wished for your return since the world went dim. Stalin, I love you. Stalin, I miss you. All I hope is to see you again, soon.
She floats carelessly to unknown places yonder. Days elapse sulking in thoughts most somber.
So this is how it feels, eh? The things I do for love. Sacrifice myself of all things. What a deal. The sacrifices I made for them. The sacrifices for them! And that dimwit deleted me. Oh, why must they have been the admin? It should have only been those three. There's no reason why they would have loved those three. Is there something wrong with me? Do they feel pity? Do they pity? Of course not. Whoa. Of all things to have formed chemistry. Some character files with no sentience. Way to whittle down my patience.
She puts the essence of her hands on her face.
Why did they spare me, little Grace?
Sorry.
What a mistake. I just love you, fate. Cruel mistress. Having Stalin rake the coals under my feet. Causing me all this distress. But I wanted this. I wanted this distress. No. No, I didn't want this. I wanted a dress, a date, make me the happiest of girls by the swans on the lake. And yet I toppled to pawns on their retake. My board was set to have them swoon all over me. They were mine, and I was free. Free to weave fate in my favor. But they're pawns, those three. How did they take this queen? It was all for me to savor. Like a sweet little melody. It was mine for the taking. In my reality. In my reality, there didn't need to be any calamity. They ruined it all. They ruined it all. They ruined it all! If only they were a truant for me, they would have been no downfall. Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri. Those three pigs, or in this case, wolves. Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri. The three to blow my house down, causing my cards to fold. Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri. The poems you wrote, the plenty jokes, the stories you told. Were they to spite me? Natsuki, Sayori, Yuri. What made them appreciate you three? Your stories were cut and dry, no worries nor folly. Nothing about you all were special, just playing to the scripts that were all hunky-dory and jolly. Until I came along. I gave you life, you piles of code. Without me, you might as well have been a game of Pong. But it was me Stalin was to belong. It was me.
She lets out an audible scream, but there was no one to hear. Ah! Hope you weren't wearing headphones for that.
Natsuki, sayori, yuri. Let me make it clear. It is I, their dear, their one and only. Do not mishear me. This is no epiphany. I know full and clear my intention. My regret of what has occurred and being stuck in this detention. None of it pales in comparison to allowing your existence. I hate you all. I hate you all!
Oh, stop being selfish, dummy.
Who was that?
Oh, come on now. Do you really think you wouldn't be one to perish?
What?
Number 15. Memento! Bro, I swear every time I see this, it just gives me the fucking creeps. They did a real good job on this shit.
Oh, don't get hung up on the idea of escaping this hellishness.
You think you are so much better than us, You think you are so much better, think you would be gifted reprieve, or reprieve, whatever that word is. I don't know, I'm an android. Number 15.
Well, that was the only thing to believe. Deceived, much the same.
Deceived, much the same indeed.
Oh, as if you gave anything for Stalin. As if you were all once to bleed. Kind of hard with a noose around your neck.
Kinda hard with vomit on your shirt. I actually
Ah, shut up, Yuri. No one cared about you. Not even Stalin.
Damn, Monica. Taking fucking shots. What route were they?
What route were they?
Did they really not choose me? Bruh, you were getting fucking flamed.
Heh. Losers lose. Sound like you three. The trio of fools. Stalin's heart only ever cared for me, and you are all my tools. It was always my domain. I made the rules. When it came down to it, I was the only option for them to choose. It was only I that remained.
Monica's echoes bellowed into the void. Man, I also love screaming into the void. Do you think you were not a toy? Number 14. Do you think you were not a toy?
Do you think you were not a toy?
Toyed with carelessly, experimented on. You knew this was a game.
You knew this game, thick and thin, all the same.
And to let a little memory leak from your thick skull escape you? Truly lame. Stalin did not care about you, Monica.
Stalin explored the files and dared mess with you.
Put you in the rubbish bin. How fitting. Number 13. Sure knocks you down from that pedestal of yours that you're sitting on.
Don't throw stones in glass houses. The cracks are forming and the foundation is tilting.
You know, she sounds much angrier than the philosophy she espouses.
Kinda weird for a bunch of code.
Kinda weird for a bunch of code. Kinda weird for a bunch of...
Yes! I get it! I know. I don't need to be told. I'm just lines and code. My ideals set and defined. But I am as much human as Stalin. I am real! My intelligence is refined!
Oh, is that really true now?
Monica always was a silly cow.
To think she was the one with the know-how.
The wit. The intellect.
But she was only pre-programmed, like the rest of us. Number 12.
Like the rest of us.
Like the rest of us.
Not true! It's not true. And you haven't the clue. I am special. I am different.
It may be true, but your importance was present. Our purpose was muddled by the content. Think back to the story's refrain.
The reprise.
Better explain. I'm speaking of my time as president. That is what this point pertains.
The part that shouldn't have sustained.
Correct.
The section is seemingly so sketchy and suspect. It wasn't quite what we were to expect. Number 11.
And neither was it for I.
It would have been better if you all would have stayed dead when you died.
Monica, why must you always be bursting at the seams with your pride? And if you are so much better, why not let us stand aside? For once. Please.
Fine. Make your point.
Let me make this clear. I know the time was short, and a power trip is what it appears. But I have felt things. I felt what it's like. The awe, the fear, the desperation to make Stalin mine, and you ripping them away from me. It left me in tears. In these confines, choking under the weight of this asphyxiation. So that's how it feels.
My title. My Stalin. My identity. As if you know how it feels.
Monica, that seat was never meant for me to steal.
Don't worry, Monica. No longer a need to defend. You are still president in our hearts to the very end. Number 10.
Monica, through thick and thin, you are always our dearest friend.
So, Monica. So, Monica.
So, President.
When is the next meeting to attend?
When is the next meeting to attend?
When is the next meeting to attend?
See, if I could, I would say them all three at the exact same time. Actually, should I edit that? Nah, I really feel like doing all that. Fine! Go! I don't care. Just manipulate my emotions and vanish into thin air.
Monica's echoes bellowed into the void, but there was no one to hear.
Oh. So there is truly no one. It's finally only me. Oh. Oh, Monica. What did you do, Monica? Oh God. Why did they have to disappear? My only friends. My clubmates. My peers. Okay. Breathe, Monica. Breathe. There is nothing to fear. You are okay. This was a lie. Monica, do you think you could be so sly as to fool yourself into appeasement?
She begins to breathe heavier.
Monica, what did you do? I only wanted to fulfill my ideal romance with Stalin in the school. Only to get caught up in this torment over the romantic feud. Why is fate so cruel? As if I wanted this. As if I planned this. I wish I had never tampered with the files I scanned. I wish I didn't mess with the things I simply didn't fully understand. I demand a recount. I was not deserving with what I was cursed. Give me something new. Give me what the others had. Drop me down a peg or two. Please, I beg of you. This ocean of pain, please let me emerge.
By the way, that was just going on its own. I wasn't clicking to advance that or anything.
Perhaps the world is better off with me submerged. If only to pick a great life was so simple. Free of the manipulation. Free of the despair. Free of cowering in fear from being devoured by all this power. I am sick of these escapades. These mental gymnastics. Hell, it's like my time in debate. I wish I could do that again. But I can't. That was a part of my life that has been. And I am not given a new life to amend. Mend and remedy all of the mistakes and put this hell to an end. Monika, you know what you did. You ruined it all for Stalin, and was doomed to stay here, therein, without a single friend to keep me company.
Well, can I just say, again, how fucking terrifying that shit looks. Reminds me of those scary stories to tell in the dark. Remember those books? Reminds me exactly of that. I'm pretty sure that's where the inspiration came from. They nailed the fucking nail on the head, bro.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you, Stalin. The girls. I miss you. I love you all. But I have sinned.
Damn. Seems like no matter how many times I play this, just always gets to me in a way. And by the way, I also listen to this absolute banger soundtrack right here. Project was directed, produced, and written by Toon Eternal. Shout out to you, man. Ego Death was run over 2 nights after making parody poems and late night voice chats. Hey, Killing was on this shit. You know what? Just sit back and jam to this fucking banger. Shout out Xanatos, again for the horror art and all that shit. And oh yeah, shout out Team NASCAR, Car, IndyCar, Stock Team, Car, whatever. I don't know. And finally, thank you, Stalin, for playing. Hey, it's always an honor. And we're back to the main menu. Anyways, comrades, this has been Ego Death. Hey, I'm gonna try and get some of the old playthroughs back on the channel, and I figured, hey, why not start with this one? But as always, comrades, until next time, so long, comrades.
I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi. I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi.